David Goggins trains Tony Ferguson for his up-and-coming fight versus Paddy Pimblett. Goggins would even make Tony Ferguson throw up.
This is where you win. This is where you win right here. Come on, Tony. Come on. This is where you win. Y'all motherfuckers think it's just a game. It's no fucking game. This is real shit. This is where you win. Show him what's up. Show him the sweat. Show him the sweat. Show him the shot on the ground over there. Give that shot there, Jim. Pick it up. Show him the red shirt.
I'm not gonna bring it out.
This is where you win. Come on, Tony. Go ahead. Come on. Let me see this. Come on, Tony. Come on. Get up, Tony. Get that weakness out. Come on. All right, back up, Tony. Back up. Come on, back up. No hands. Ain't no game, motherfuckers. Ain't no game.
David Goggins went on to say, after the walking lunges, it was time for cardio. Many of you will not understand what I'm putting Tony through right now, but when a man like Tony is looking for more, it forces him to go deep into my dungeon because my job is to make him find every bit of himself and then some. And he is doing just that. He has an unbelievable resolve ability and willingness to suffer. There are not many people I know in this world who can do what I have put Tony through and still be upright, let alone be on the treadmill on day 3 of this Hell Week. Most of the footage will never be seen. Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett will take place at UFC 296 on December 16th. Up next, Chael Sonnen and Jorge Masvidal continue to go back and forth on social media. Masvidal says, "You juice head, I bet you won't say this stuff in person. At Chael Sonnen, just keep the same energy when you see me." Chael Sonnen responds with, "Since I don't spend much time in county jails, homeless shelters, methadone centers, or dodgy unlicensed outdoor barbershops, it's unlikely we'll see each other in person anytime soon." He followed up with, "But if we do meet in person, some advice. Don't pretend to fight with your benefactors, me, to try to get heat for your failing fight promotion. It's doomed. The money is gone. Wasted. No man bun. Seriously, bruh. Go get a haircut where you're not standing on a folding beach chair and the floor is dirt. Do go see a therapist. Point to the spots where Kobe hurt you. Have a good cry, punch the pillow, repeat every 2 weeks." Sean O'Malley and Marlon Vera finally face off after Marlon Vera arrives late.
Made it on time. I'm a professional. Yeah, championship, you know. Right in time. Can't see deeper than that. How far can you go?
Awesome. Thank you, boys. That's good.
Sean O'Malley gave his thoughts of Marlon Vera arriving late to the face-off.
What really happened was I was a couple minutes early as a professional, as the champ should be. I was early. I showed up for the face-to-face. I gave him about 15, 20 minutes to show up. He didn't show up. And then he showed up like 10 minutes after I left. And now he's trying to say I didn't show up. I showed up early. I was there for 20 minutes. But I don't blame him. Look at me. I'm intimidating. I'm 6'6", 220. I wouldn't want to show up either. A busy schedule. He has nothing to do all day, every day. I have interviews, I got TV shows, I got basketball games I got to compete in. See him before then, I'm sure. Yeah, March. I'm excited. Don't know where it's at yet. I feel like once the official date and the official location gets announced, the excitement level will go to a next level. But I'm ready to just get back home and get back to work.
Next up, Daniel Cormier doesn't blame Leon Edwards' gym for not wanting Ian Gary back. Leon Edwards' team recently made the decision to no longer welcome Ian Gary to their gym. Daniel Cormier, who was in a similar situation with Cain Velasquez, had this to say. "Where I agree with Leon Edwards is this. Ian Gary is a tremendous young talent. He's a guy that looks like a future world champion, but he is also a guy that does not have a problem fighting a teammate. Ian Gary's fighting Vincent Luke Luque. Those guys shared the mats at Kill Cliff, one of his actual teams for years. The moment they were given the opportunity to fight, they took it. I think that may be part of the reason Leon Edwards is going, I don't know if I want this guy in my gym, learning my skill set, learning what we do as a team, knowing that if he finds himself in a position that he gets an opportunity to fight for the belt. I think that may be part of the reason Leon Edwards is going, I don't know if I want this guy in my gym, learning my skill set, learning what we do as a team, knowing that if he finds himself in a position that he gets an opportunity to fight for the belt. Ian Gary's not going to say no, and guess what? I can't blame him because he does not have those ties to the team. I don't think Leon Edwards is wrong. Up next, Chael Sonnen gives his thoughts on Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plessis.
But Duplessis versus Strickland is an awesome fight. I mean, that one will really make you stop and think. Duplessis did show one thing in the Whitaker fight above everything else. He showed us he's better than we thought he was. He showed us that his grappling, while maybe a little bit ugly, I mean, he threw him in a headlock. Okay? He took Whitaker down in a headlock. Yoel Romero could not take Whitaker down in 10 rounds to triumph. Duplessis took him down with a headlock. Like, even if it's ugly, he has an ability to make it work. And that match, I'll be very curious. We have a lot of guys that will look at Duplessis and not understand that less than 1 year ago, 11 months to be exact, 11 months and 9 days to be even more exact, he was going to be an undercard of a pay-per-view. In that time period, he's been feature matches of pay-per-view, been #1 contender, and named as a headlining world title pay-per-view attraction. Duplessis did something here that should be observed, but he's refound himself in an opportunity that we didn't know was even available, largely because of all the other middleweights who continually fumble the ball.
That will conclude today's MMA news. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Also, make sure to get in the comment section down below, as I will pick the top 3 comments from this video and highlight them in our next. And if you enjoyed this video, watch this video next.
Here's the watch. You can see that. We're a mile into it. Got a long way to go. See, the worst that happens to a man in this world of savagery is they become civilized.